You know, the Michael Jordan versus LeBron James GOAT debate gets harder to make every single time that LeBron James in year 22 actually steps onto the court. But tonight, I just have to say, LeBron James absolutely played like the GOAT. He actually scored 32. He had 10 assists and 14 rebounds in the game. Yes, in year 22 of his career, LeBron James put up a triple-double tonight in the Los Angeles Lakers victory at home against the Sacramento Kings. 131 to 127 was your final. And when you think about it, the other player, I guess, that comes to mind in year 22 is Vince Carter. And the most points that Vince Carter actually ever scored in a game in his 22nd year in the league was 17. I think at this point, it is safe to say, while LeBron James has certainly had all sorts of, accolades over the years, every time I have the chance to sit down and watch a LeBron James Los Angeles Lakers basketball game, I am absolutely going to do it, because we don't get to see greatness like this that often. Now, I saw a lot of Michael Jordan play when I was a kid. I saw a lot of Michael Jordan play when I was an adult. I saw Michael Jordan play in person, but the NBA League Pass didn't exist. So I didn't get to see as much Michael Jordan as I've been able to see of LeBron James over the years. Now, we all know how Michael's career ultimately ended, but we also know that LeBron James is a different type of athlete than Michael Jordan, with the emphasis on athlete. LeBron James certainly does, as you all know, spend a significant amount of time and energy on keeping his body in shape. And in year 22, and I know we're just at the start of the season, and yes, the Lakers are just 3-0, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of nights where the Lakers don't win games. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of nights sitting at the hotel bar with JJ Redick, where LeBron James and JJ Redick share a nice glass of cab and talk about the good old times and talk about the strategy behind basketball. But what LeBron James has is that rare mix of, first of all, sheer talent. There's just no doubt about that. A body that actually doesn't appear to break down, a body that appears to never really get injured. And then what is equally, if not more important than all of that, the desire to still be great, which is exactly what we're seeing in year 22. Now, if you're in business and you're an executive and you've been an executive for 30 years and you still have the opportunity to be an executive and you still wake up every day and you give it your all, well, that's what LeBron James is doing. But the big difference there is an executive doesn't have to necessarily be in the kind of physical shape that LeBron James is in. You also have to remember LeBron James does a ton of things outside of basketball. His energy for the game, his energy for all the things that he does is, if you will, a little Superman-like. Look, I'm not saying he takes pictures and is a photographer and pretends to be Clark Kent during the day. That's not who LeBron James is. He is who he is, and he certainly puts that out there for you all to see. But when you see greatness in sports, you want to just keep watching it. And that's where I find myself at this point with LeBron James in his career. All right, love to know what your thoughts are on that. If you are new to the NBA Rundown, please go ahead and subscribe. And of course, like this video. Every subscription certainly helps us grow the channel. Also, check out our audio version. It is everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, and of course, Apple. You can get the podcast just about anywhere. All right, for the NBA rundown, I'm Dave DeBaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day.
This is Phoenix.